strange, isn't it, with royal history when you think about it, because the names in a particular era really do ring true and ring out loud and proud. We all knew them, didn't we? We saw them every day in the paper. This was an age pre-internet, pre-social media, so of course this stuck with us a lot longer. But this particular story, really, we do have Princess Diana's brother, Earl Spencer, to thank for bringing it firstly to the fore, and more importantly getting a conclusion for many involved, who were all stung by this terrible situation that really escalated out of control and really changed the course of royal history. But it's only now, 25 years plus later, we're finding out the true story. Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. Nice to have your company as ever. And yes, this particular story is a rather sad one in many respects, because as we now know, the situation that played out following the sad demise of the wonderful, late and beautiful Princess Diana, really the story was totally unfinished and untold. And it's only now, isn't it, years later, the fact that the person behind that now infamous interview, Martin Bashir, has been exposed for what he truly did to try and, initiate the interview to start with all the fakery, the bribery, all of that sort of stuff. But now even the shamed BBC, the British Broadcasting Corporation, are trying to keep these particular situations under the carpet. So as ever, I feel it's best to share them. This particular story really centres upon the fact that at that time, Harry and William's nanny, legge-bourke, of course, a very famous lady, very beautiful, and did so much to assist Prince Charles during his, Princess Diana's lifetime, and afterwards, with of course keeping the very young princess on the good and right track. But of course then she got escalated into the story, which all proved to be absolute lies. But with all stories, you don't find out the truth until years later. What we can tell you now, though, this is all thanks to, of course, Princess Diana's brother, Earl Spencer, really pushing ahead, wanting to get the truth and the inside track on who said what, why and when, and more importantly, why were these lies spun. We've told you before that the BBC have had to pay out numerous times regarding this particular story, and when I say pay out, it's we, the British taxpayer, that are paying out. So now we can tell you that over £50,000 has been compensated to Miss legge-bourke. She has a new name, but we'll leave it at that one now, simply because of course she was wronged in this story, and wronged big time for so many years. It really did change, as I say, the course of royal history for all the wrong reasons, because it got people believing the wrong narrative, the wrong story. But isn't it strange, the fact that with the BBC and these vast amounts of money, they can just pay out at the drop of a hat, because once again their rogue reporter, and as ever we have to say allegedly, who seemingly they must have known something about, kept it well under wraps. For now though, at least, it's little compensation to repair somebody's damaged reputation. What we can tell you though is that Miss legge-bourke is very much happy, contented, and living a very, very fruitful and contented life. Nice to know at least someone got a happy ending. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.